Mommy's trying out some reusable stickers. Hi, if you're new to this channel, I'm Mommy, and I review children's products. I want to give you straightforward info every parent wants to know, and basically the stuff you won't find in a product description. Today, we're talking about reusable stickers. And I know you're probably thinking, why are you choosing to talk about reusable stickers? That is so random. Well, we are living in crazy times right now, and we're staying indoors more than ever. So I happened to find a fun kids activity that's also a good fine motor skills activity that you can do indoors, and it happens to be playing with reusable stickers. So sit back, let's do this together, and hopefully I can give you some insight on something new. Initially, I found out my daughter loves stickers, but they're a one-time use thing that can get very expensive fast, and not to mention messy, since they're hard to remove from whatever your child chooses to stick them to. So in my search to find a cheaper, but more importantly, neater alternative to stickers, I came across a huge pack of reusable stickers that varied in size, shape, and theme. I didn't realize these even existed, let alone that brands that I know and trust made some. There are a lot of no-name or off-brand ones, but who knows what's in them.
Coronavirus!
I ended up getting the Melissa and Doug reusable stickers, the Melissa and Doug Puffy sticker book, and Usborne reusable sticker books. So I'll be reviewing all of these products and showing you what they offer, and I'll have the links to these in the description box for you. As a side note, you can also choose to make this as interactive as you wish when you're playing with your child, and that goes for any reusable sticker set you choose. So, if you want your child to work on following directions or spatial concepts, you can ask your child, can you place the boat in the water? Can you place the cow on the grass? Repetitive things like that will help them understand. You can also work on language comprehension to help them form and improve words, and introduce new vocabulary to them by encouraging them to say what type of sticker they want out loud every time they want a new one. You can also take turns, letting your child ask you where they want you to place a sticker, so they can feel a little in control with the activity as well. So, let's get to the review. Let's get started with the Melissa and Doug reusable sticker pads. The Melissa and Doug reusable sticker pad that I have are the Habitats, Vehicles, and Adventures. I've also seen Jungle, Farm, Under the Sea, Fairies, Princess Castle, Playhouse, Dress Up, Prehistoric themes, etc. So, more than likely, Melissa and Doug probably has a theme your child would be interested in. In this entire $14 pack, there are 15 different scenes, 12 different backgrounds to place the stickers on, and over 550 stickers altogether. I truly didn't realize how many I would be getting until I opened the pack, and we're still not even halfway through our second pack since opening it over 4 months ago. But we do play with other toys. The reusable sticker pad that comes in this set is pretty large, 11 and 14.5 inches precisely. So it's a large enough size of paper where you can get a decent amount of stickers on it at once, but it's also a little cumbersome when it comes to finding a place to store it. You can tear the pads out, which personally I think is a better way for my almost 2-year-old daughter to play with, so she can just focus on one scene and not have anything else around to distract her. Also, since the pad itself is made of paper, it can tear and does wrinkle easily. It can start looking rough real quick. But if you have an older child that actually appreciates the different landscapes, they might be able to hold up a little longer. These stickers remind me of vinyl stickers where they would mainly rely on static to stick. I've noticed the stickers that come with this set actually stick the best to glass or any other surface with a glossy finish to it. And honestly, the reusable sticker pad that comes with the set is the least efficient surface to place the stickers on. So try it on other surfaces that have a glossy finish to it, like a French sliding glass door, a storm door, your fridge or dishwasher, doesn't matter if it's stainless steel or not. Books with glossy thick pages, or even your wooden furniture that has that nice glossy finish. You get the idea of how these could be entertaining for your child. Since these stickers are flexible, they can withstand toddler play. My daughter likes to make it a game as to how many stickers she can bunch up and fit in her little hand, which will of course wrinkle them and not make them stick anymore. The sticker does adhere to itself, so just take the extra 30 seconds to lay each one flat, wait about 10 minutes, and they'll return to a nice flattish shape where you'd be able to play with them again. I love that this has different themes and different size stickers. The little stickers really help your child concentrate and improve finger dexterity, so you gotta love another fine motor skills activity your child has access to. Since the stickers vary in size, you can't fit all of the stickers that come in that one set theme to fit onto the entire landscape paper, so expect to end up with a lot of leftovers. But if you have multiple children, that just means there are plenty of stickers to go around. It's also difficult for my daughter to remove the stickers herself, so I tend to peel the outline portion off so she can do it herself. It also works just fine if your child can peel the stickers off by themselves. There is one way I found to store these particular stickers, and I actually completely stole the idea off of another YouTuber called Stickin' It with Anthony, so shout out to you, Anthony. Thank you for the idea. Was that I stored these in a notebook made with sheet protectors and thick cardstock paper in between each one. The sheet protector already has that glossy finish, and the thicker the paper, the better. So I just have a 65-pound cardstock paper here, and the thicker or heavier the weight, the better. That way the page is stiff enough for you to turn, and it's strong enough for you to just place the stickers on. That way your child can just flip through it as well. I know this isn't the best way to store the stickers, but it just happens to be the most convenient way that I found. That way that each sticker is laid out flat, and this notebook in particular helps my daughter let me know when she's ready to play with them. She just takes the notebook out and she's able to see all the stickers laid out, and she just picks the ones that she's ready to play with. If you happen to have an older child that can read, you can label like the theme, like marine life up top here, and place each sticker in its section. So this is just one way of storing these particular stickers. If you happen to have a set like this and you have a different way of storing it, let me know in the comments below. I'm always open to something new. So the second set I'll be showing you is the Melissa & Doug Puffy stickers. A pack of 3 of these are about $15 or $5 for one, rated for children 4 to 8 years old. Each theme has a different sticker count, so the Safari has 42 stickers, the Dinosaur pack has 36, and the Ocean pack has 40. So there's not a big difference in the quantity. This measures around 8.5 by 11.5 inches and about 16.5 inches wide when opened. It has little tabs on the book that's meant to help secure the clear pad of stickers on, but it only works well in theory since it slips off as soon as you manage to peel a sticker off. I actually think these are better reusable stickers to play with. Since they are puffy, it gives you that sensory and tactile input when you're playing with them. So if your child is known to have the want to always touch something, or they always like to keep their hands busy, this might be a good option for them. It might give them that extra input they're looking for. For those of us that bite our nails or just have very short nails like my husband, peeling the stickers off might be a little more difficult. If you look at the stickers closely, most of them have a very thin part to them. I was afraid that peeling up on this thin, fragile part just make it snap right off, but it doesn't. You can bend it on itself, pull on it a little, and the small piece still won't detach, which is surprisingly awesome. The manufacturer also made a point to label that these puffy stickers should only be placed on the pad provided, and they will be unusable once they're placed on regular paper or if the adhesive becomes dirty. I actually tested this. I rubbed a puffy sticker on carpet, stuck it on glass, wood, etc. I rinsed it off with water and dried it, and it seems to be working perfectly fine so far. But only time will tell how long that will last. I'll actually include that specific timeline on my blog. The link is in the description box if you happen to be curious with the longevity of any of these reusable stickers. Moving on to the Usborne brand. If you're unfamiliar with Usborne Books, they're a UK-based publisher, and you can view their full catalog online through an Usborne consultant. If you know what you want, I've also seen some individual products available on Amazon and eBay. This particular book is part of the series Little Sticker Books. There are also different size ones, like the minis, which are $3, the littles, which is this one, for $8, the regulars, which is also $8, and the large Build Your Own, which is $9. The $8 one I have measures to about 7 by 9.5 inches and about 13 inches wide when opened, so it's a good traveling size sticker book. It has 16 pages you can place the stickers on and 8 sticker pages rated for children 3 and up. There are also short sentences on each page that suggest where to place certain stickers on a particular scene. The front and back pages seem to feel the sturdiest, while the other pages in the middle are thin and have that glossy finish. Both the pages and stickers tear easily. I actually accidentally tore a couple stickers just for demonstrating purposes, and I was already being very careful. So just be mindful of this if you're giving this to a younger child. There's a Kane Miller picture book series available on Usborne that's an actual storybook. I want to point out that these are the thickest and strongest reusable stickers out of all the other ones I've shown you. The book I happen to have is the All Better book, rated for children 3 to 5 for $13. There are other theme books that are similar to this one that you may have seen titled Little Bear Needs Glasses and Kisses, Cuddles, and Goodnight. When I first received this one in the mail, I was surprised how big it was, measuring about 9 by 8 inches and about 16.5 inches when opened. I have friends who have also had this book that say that their kid has basically grown up with this and it still entertains them, and they're 5+ years old now. The only downside to this is that it only comes with 5 reusable stickers, since it's supposed to be more of a storyline than an activity book. But the company is great about sending you more if you happen to lose some. You just have to pay for shipping and handling fees. You can also easily clean these off with just water if you happen to get carpet fuzz or dog hair on it, and it will stick again. As you can see, my daughter has bent this one, and it still works perfectly fine, so they are extremely sturdy. I also just wanted to show you, out of all the stickers that I've already talked about, they all stick well to a glossy surface. Overall, if you happen to have a little one that plays rough, I'd go with the Melissa & Doug reusable pads. The stickers are basically indestructible since you can crinkle them up and they'll work just fine after you let them set. And the variety seems to be endless when it comes to the different themes and sizes. They'll also really be able to use their imagination with these since they stick to so many different surfaces. The only slight downside to this is that it's a little difficult when you have to store any of the pieces. If you're looking for something small that your little one wants a little more sensory and tactile input, I'd go with the Melissa & Doug puffy stickers. They're colorful, eye-catching, have thin and thick pieces to challenge your little one's dexterity. The only downside is the clear pad it comes with doesn't stay on the board at all, so you're better off just storing the stickers on the actual background. If your child is older and understands how stickers work and can read short sentences, the Usborne Little Stickers book is the way to go. It's a perfect travel-size booklet with brightly animated characters. It kind of reminds me of an actual sticker booklet though, since it's a little difficult to relocate the stickers, so you have to be patient when doing this, or you'll end up tearing both the stickers and the book itself. And one that seems to be a crowd pleaser for all ages, the interactive storybook that's available through Usborne, the All Better book. It's a little bigger than a typical children's size book, but there's plenty of room to fit all 5 bandage-shaped reusable stickers onto one layout, if your little one chooses to do that. The only downside to this is that you're limited to only 5 reusable stickers. So I hope this was some helpful information for you, and hopefully it gave you some ideas and insight on how your little one can stay entertained and how they can improve their fine motor skills at home. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below, and thanks for watching at Mommy's Trying.